Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. Dear students, today we will start a new chapter, retirement or death of a partner. In today's session, we will see about the retirement of a partner, and in the next class, we will read about the death of a partner. First, we will start with the meaning of the retirement of a partner. Retirement of a partner means retiring from the partnership firm. A partner may retire due to his old age, as because he may not be able to further work in a partnership business, and so on. Retirement of a partner is one of the mode of reconstituting the firm under which an old partnership comes to an end and the new one between the continuing partners comes into existence. On the retirement of the partner, the existing partnership deed also comes to an end and a new partnership deed is formed. Now let's see how a partner may retire from the partnership firm. According to section 32, subsection 1 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, a partner may retire, point number 1, with the consent of all the partners. Point number 2, in accordance with an express agreement by the partners. Point number 3, by giving notice in writing to all the partners of his intention to retire in case the partnership is at will. Now let's see the adjustment required at the time of the retirement of a partner. The very first adjustment is adjustment in profit sharing ratio. I can put it like this: the calculation of profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. Second, adjustment for goodwill. Third, adjustment for accumulated profit or losses and reserves. Point number 4, adjustment of profit or loss arising due to the revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. Point number 5, calculation of amount due to the retiring partner. And sixth and last is adjustment of capital. Now let's see how to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. But before going on for the calculation of the new profit sharing ratio, one should know what is the meaning of the new profit sharing ratio. The ratio in which the continuing partners decides to share the future profit and losses, it is known as the new profit sharing ratio. The new profit sharing ratio can be calculated as new share is equals to old share plus what he has gained. If you add these two figures, then you will get the new share of the continuing partners. Now let's pass on to the gaining ratio. What is gaining ratio? The ratio in which the continuing partners acquires the share in profit of the outgoing partner, it is known as gaining ratio. The formula to calculate the gaining ratio is gaining ratio is equals to new share minus old share. You have to remember this formula, and the formula in order to calculate the gaining ratio is new share minus old share. Now let's pass on to calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. This we will see first under case 1. What is the case 1? When one partner retires and new profit sharing ratio of the remaining partners is not given. Now let's see a numerical question for it. The numerical question is A, B and C were partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. B retires. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. Now let's see how to solve this question. First we will calculate the new profit sharing ratio and then we will calculate the gaining ratio. Now new profit sharing ratio. The old profit sharing ratio of A, B and C is given to you as 3:2:1. From the partnership business, B retires. Now, no other information relating to the new profit sharing ratio, that how the continuing partner is going to further share, no such information is given to you in the question. Then in such case, what you have to do is, you have to just strike off the share in the profit of the outgoing partners. Now what is left is the share in profit of the continuing partners. Now who are the continuing partners? It is A and C, and their profit sharing ratio is 3:1. So this is the new profit sharing ratio of A and C. Now let's see the gaining ratio. What is gaining ratio? What is the formula to calculate the gaining ratio? It is new share minus old share. First we will talk about A. What is the new share of A? It is 3/4 minus what is the old share of A? It is 3/6. Now let's calculate. It is 24. 18 minus 12 is equals to 6/24. Now let's talk about C. What is the new share of C? It is 1/4 minus what is the old share of C? It is 1/6. So here you have to write as 24. 6 minus 4 is equals to 2/24. Therefore, the gaining ratio of A and C is 6:2, or it can be written as 3:1. That's all. This is the way in which we will calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. Now let's see the second case. If the gain of the continuing partners are separately given. For this, let's see a numerical question. P, Q and R are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. Q retired and surrendered 1/9 of his share in favor of P and the remaining in favor of R. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. Now let's see how to calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. Dear students, in this case, you have to first find out the gaining ratio. Now, how we will calculate the gaining ratio? Write down here as the gaining ratio. First, you have to find out gained by P. See, here in this case, Q was having the share in profit to an extent of 2/9. He has surrendered 1/9 of his share in favor of the first partner, that is P. So he was having 3/9 share in the profit. Out of this, he has surrendered 1/9 in favor of P. Now let's see how much he has surrendered. It is 3/81. Now similarly we will find of the last partner, the next continuing partner, that is R. So write down here as gained by R. See, the sharing profit of Q was 3 by 9. Out of this, he has given 3 by 81 to P. So write down here as 3 by 81. Subtract this figure. It will be 81, 9, 9 3 is 27, minus 3 is equals to 24 by 81. It means that R has gained from Q to an extent of 224 by 81. Now let's find out the gaining ratio. The gaining ratio of P and R is equals to 3:24, or it can be brought to the lowest term as 1:8. So this is the gaining ratio of P and R, that is 1:8. Now let's find out the new profit sharing ratio. So the new profit sharing ratio will be calculated by using the formula, that is new share is equals to old share plus gain. Who are the continuing partners? It is P and R. Now what is the old share of P? It is 4 by 9 plus what he has gained? He has gained 3 by 81. Now let's take the LCM of these two figures. It will be 81, 9, 9 4s are 36 plus 3 is equals to 39 by 81. Now let's talk about R. R was having 2 by 9 share in the profit, plus he has gained 24 by 81. Add these two figures. Take the LCM of these two figures, that is 81, 9 2s are 18 plus 24. So it will be 42 by 81. Therefore, the new profit sharing ratio of P and R is equals to 39:42, or it can be written as 13:40. So the new profit sharing ratio of P and R is 13:14. Now let's pass on to the next numerical question. Now let's see the next question. R, S and M were partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:2:1. M decides to retire from the business and his share is taken by R and S in the ratio of 1:2. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. Here also in this case, we will first find out the gaining ratio. Now see, who has retired? It is the last partner, that is M. He has retired. Now, how you will find out the gaining ratio? See, M, he has left his share in the profit in the business to an extent of 1 by 5. This 1 by 5 share in profit which is left by M was taken away by R and S, who are the continuing partners, in the ratio of 1:2. So first we will find out that how much the first partner, that is R, has gained. R gained is equals to the share in profit which was left by M in the business was 1 by 5, and R got 1 by 3 of this. Multiply these two figures, it is 1 by 15. That is, R gained 1 by 15 out of 1 by 5. Now let's talk about S. S gained 1 by 5 into 2 by 3 is equals to 2 by 15. Now we can write down the gaining ratio. Gaining ratio of R and S is equals to 1:2. Now let's find out the new profit sharing ratio. The new share is equals to old share plus gain. First we will talk about R. The old share of R was 2 by 5 plus he has gained 1 by 15. Right here as 1 by 15. Now let's calculate this. 15. 3 2s are 6 plus 1 is equals to 7 by 15. Let's talk about the next partner, that is S. S was also having 2 by 5 share in the profit. Plus he has gained 2 by 15. Now let's calculate this. 3 2s are 6 plus 2 is equals to 8 by 15. Therefore, the new profit sharing ratio of R and S is equals to 7:8. That's all. Now let's see about the treatment of goodwill. Dear students, you know the meaning of the goodwill. Goodwill is the reputation of the business. Today, we will see how to calculate the goodwill. Dear students, now we will talk about the hidden goodwill. In the context of the retirement of a partner, we will see how the hidden goodwill is calculated and how the treatment of the goodwill is done. Goodwill, sometimes what happens is the partnership firm may decide to make the payment to the retiring partner in lump sum, which may be more than that of the amount that stands in his capital account. The excess amount so paid by the partnership business is the hidden goodwill. That may be the amount of the goodwill. Now, let's take a numerical question for it and then we will see the treatment of the goodwill. Ria, Shreya and Nia were partners sharing in the ratio of 1:2:3. Nia retires and her capital after all adjustment for reserves and profit on the revaluation stands at rupees 4 lakh. Ria, Shreya agreed to pay her rupees 5 lakh in full settlement of her claim, record necessary journal entries for the treatment of goodwill if the new profit sharing ratio is decided at 1:3. Now students, first of all, you should know what journal entry has to be passed at the time of the treatment of the goodwill. The journal entry is very simple. You can remember it like this. Gaining partners capital account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. Here in this case, as you know that the last partner Nia retires. So Nia is a sacrificing partner and the gaining partner may be Ria and Shreya. Now first of all, before passing the journal entry, you should know that what is the amount of hidden goodwill and you should know the gaining ratio. So first of all, we will calculate the amount of the hidden goodwill. How the amount of the hidden goodwill is calculated? Amount agreed to pay by the firm is equals to rupees 5 lakh minus amount after all adjustment is 4 lakh 40,000. The balance left is rupees 60,000. So write down here as rupees 60,000. This is the amount of the hidden goodwill. Now see, student, this amount of rupees 60,000 is not the goodwill of the entire firm. Rather, this goodwill is the goodwill of share of NIA. This is NIA's share of goodwill. Now, let's find out the gaining ratio. What is the old ratio given of all these three partners of RIA, Shriya and NIA? It is 1:2:3, and the new profit sharing ratio is decided as 1:3. Now let's find out the gaining ratio. Gaining ratio is equals to new share minus old share. First we will talk of R, that is RIA. RIA new share in the profit was 1/4 minus old share was 1/6 is equals to 24. 6 minus 4 is equals to 2/24. Next is of Shriya. It was 3/4 minus 2/6 is equals to 24. 18 minus 8 is equals to 10/24. Therefore, the gaining ratio of RIA and Shriya is 2:10, or it can be written as 1:5. So it means that both the partners has gained. Now the gaining partners capital account will be debited and sacrificing partners capital account will be credited. Now we will write by name. It will be RIA's capital account debit, Shriya's capital account debit to NIA's capital account. NIA's share of goodwill is rupees 60,000, and this amount of 60,000, NIA's capital account shows that he should get rupees 60,000, and this amount of rupees 60,000 will be taken from RIA's capital account and Shriya's capital account in the ratio of 1:5. So it will be 10,000 and 50,000. This is the way in which we will pass the general entry. Okay, students, that's all for today. In the next class, we will see the remaining. Thank you.